What's good? This be's your girl, Divine Karma, coming in with another oracle message for today. How are y'all? I am chilling, just did my laundry, and I'm sitting outside, minding my business on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening. All right. So I'm gonna share with you. I send you peace, light, love, and harmony, as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. Straighten my shirt up. I'm gonna share with y'all. A lot of y'all know I'm a medium. Have tapped into a lot of my gifts, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, all of that. I went through a serious awakening some years back, right? And it's only getting better, to say. And I've tapped into my akashic records many times. I've been channeled and have channeled many of the so-called prophets, including Yeshua, who y'all call Jesus. Recently, a little while back, I talked to my brother about it because he was there when it happened. But I went to meditate, and I was told over a year ago, I was visited by Ma'at and Thoth, who y'all call Tahuti or Jehudi, whatever you want to give them the name, or name you want to give them. And I was visited by them over a year ago when I was in meditation, and was told that I'm direct descendants of Ma'at and Thoth, and I also share a bloodline with Isis and Mary Magdalene, right? Which made sense because I've always been fascinated with Mary Magdalene and Isis, all right? So Ma'at and Thoth always have a conversation with me. I started channeling Isis once I got the book, The Sophia Code. If you have not gotten that book and you're on your spiritual journey and really tuning in to tapping into, ancestors and things of that nature, I advise that you get the Sophia Code, right? So about a month and a half or maybe 2 months ago, I was meditating and I was visited by Ma'at and Thoth. And they told me they wanted to show me the halls of Amenti. I'm not going to go into what the halls of Amenti are. That's something you need to do your own research on. A lot of my people that rock with me and at that point in their life, they know what the halls of Amenti are, right? So my aunt Thoth said, Divine, it's time to go to the halls of Amenti. So when I got in, my aunt was on my left, Thoth was on my right. That's funny because now that I think about it, they visited me this morning and we went to Atlantis, and my aunt was on my left and Thoth was on my right. But when we got to, there was a chamber door, and we kind of went through it without opening the door. And it was very dark in the halls of Amenti, right? But there was these columns, just columns and columns, like ancient Greece and Rome and things of that nature, ancient Kemet. Very dark. The walls and everything was made of, some kind of cement with crystals in it, because I could feel the ground vibrating. I could feel the ground vibrating, and I can feel just a crystalline energy, even though it was very, very dark in there, right? And we were standing at the very, very front, and there was a pathway, straight ahead of us, straight down the middle, but on the left and right were columns. And in these columns, there were, they weren't coffins. They kind of looked like incubators, right? But I couldn't see through them. They were pitch black. And so Ma and Thoth, told me, you pick what person you want to be. And I was like, what? And what they explained to me, Divine, every idea of who you want to be that you've ever thought of is in one of these incubators. You can pick whichever one you want, and you can have all of them. You don't have to just pick just one. And I was like, what? And I was like, man, so, quantum physics, right? And I was like, this is real. And so, we started walking, and I was just walking, and I'm looking, and I'm walking, and I'm looking, because again, the incubators are black. I can't see through them. So I kind of put my hand on an incubator. We stopped walking, and on my left side, I put a hand on one of the incubators. And when I put my hand on the incubator, I couldn't with my two eyes see through the incubator, but it was like a visual of which version of me was in that incubator, right? So one of the incubators I put my hand on, like I could see the visual of me. It was like a holographic projector or something when I touched the incubator, and it was like a rich version of me, just massive amount of money, right? Just there was images of me on tropical islands and beaches and just enjoying life, right? It was so many different scenes, right? That lasted, I probably stayed with my hand on that incubator for probably about 15 seconds, right? We kept walking. I don't know why I was fascinated with all the incubators on the left. I just was. We walked about 2 or 3 more down. We kept walking. I put my hand on another incubator, right? So the holograph popped up again. I had the best body, like six pack. It was like the body that I had when I was in the military, right? It was the bestest, if that's a word, right? And so it was the healthy version of me. And I can see images of me. I was jogging, running, like super duper, just a fit guru, right? It's like, wow, right? So, spent a few seconds there. My thought was like, keep going. Let's go do another one. We kept walking down the middle, right? Again, I don't know why I was so drawn to all the incubators on the left. So we got to another incubator. I put my left hand on the incubator, right? Holographic popped up. And it was me as this amazing spiritual leader. Like there was holographics of like me teaching, like lectures. There was like thousands of people out there listening. Like I was talking about different spiritual practices and just everything, right? It was amazing. So they was like, one more, right? One more. Kept on. We walked down a few more, and I put my hand on another incubator, right? Popped up again. There was me. Y'all know I rap and write music. There was me as an artist. But what's crazy is it was me as an artist, like in my 50s and 60s. I'm talking about selling out stadiums on all conscious music. I was on stage, I saw myself rapping, the crowd was going, like it was wild. So that was the last one. And mine thought they were like, there is no limitation to which version of you that you want to be. You have access to all of them, right? And they was talking to me, you've been doing the quantum leaping and quantum time, exercises. Keep doing it. But just remember, you can pick any version of you. And you don't have to just pick one. You can be all these versions simultaneously, right? I'm just sitting there with my mind blown. So I was like, okay, I understand. I look up and look straight ahead, right? At the end, there was 2 big doors. And my brother, Will I Am, a.k.a. Laddie, was standing there with his arms folded, just smiling. He was like, I'm so proud of you, right? And I'm just looking at him like, bro, what you doing here? And he was like, of course I would be here. Where else would I be? I'm so proud of you, baby sis. And I was so happy to see my brother. Like, I didn't run to him or anything. Like, we just exchanged these huge grins and smiles or whatever. And then I came back. So that is my journey through the halls of Amenti with my Thoth. I'm going to start sharing more of my channeling experiences because I have been given the go-ahead by upper beings to do so. So, man, it's an amazing thing to be able to access your Akashic records, to be able to, I don't think I'm special. I think everybody can do this. I'm just glad that I got the gift to tap into it, right? This is your girl, Divine Karma. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love it when you love me back. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.